In this video, we will show you how to install and adjust tension on your open roll cordless lift roller shade. Angle the shade side with the red lock to align the hooks to the open roll bracket. Keep the red lock installed onto the shade. Ensure that the hooks are securely inserted into the bracket, pull the red lock off, and push the shade into the bracket to lock the shade. Insert the spring-loaded pin on the other end of the shade into the round hole on the other bracket. Your shade is now ready for use. Next, we will show you how to remove the shade. Have a screwdriver and the red lock available before removing the shade. Use a screwdriver or any pointed tool to disengage the idler side of the shade by pushing the pin end from the bracket. With the hooks still attached to the bracket, slowly move the shade away from the bracket until there's enough room to insert the red lock back onto the hook side of the shade. The shade can be removed from the bracket only when the spring is locked with the red lock. With the shade removed, we can now adjust the tension. While holding the spring head in place, remove the red lock pin. Insert the red lock pin, or a 5mm Allen wrench, into the hex opening on the motor head. Push the spring head in and turn clockwise to increase tension, and turn counterclockwise to reduce tension. Be careful not to release the spring head, as you will lose all tension in the lift. Start the initial adjustment with a few turns. Reinstall and operate to check the shade to determine if additional adjustments are needed. Fine-tune until the shade operates to your liking. One note: for reverse roll shades, the spring head will be located on the right side of the shade. To adjust tension on an outside mount shade, you do not have to remove the shade from the brackets. Simply insert the red lock pin or an Allen wrench through the hole in the bracket and into the hole in the spring head. Be sure that both holes align before inserting the tool all the way. Once you've added or reduced the tension enough, remove the tool. To adjust tension on an inside mount shade with top treatment, like this cassette shade, you must first uninstall the shade. Then, simply remove the left side end cap to access the hex opening. Use a 5mm Allen wrench to adjust the tension as necessary, clockwise to add tension and counterclockwise to reduce tension. Once finished, replace the end cap and reinstall the shade. For an outside mount cassette shade, you do not have to uninstall the shade. Simply remove the end cap, add or remove tension as necessary, then reinstall the end cap.